Hello, I'm going to do the Capricorn daily energy. And this may or may not resonate with you. If it does, take what does. If it does not, leave what does not. All right, let's see what's going on with Capricorn. What is going on with Capricorn? Thinking. Hangman, King of Wands, Hangman. All right, Three of Swords, Seven of Pentacles, Justice card, Six of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles, Wheel, Princess of Cups. Princess of Cups for the overall energy is listening more to your intuition. Like, that is starting to fall in place for you. That is starting to happen for you. And it's about being more aware of that, being more aware of those feelings that you're having inside about situations, and to not question those, you know, as much, or to just let things flow and to just let things happen. We have the King of Wands, the Hangman, the Three of Swords, and the Seven of Pentacles. So you may be waiting for something. I almost feel like you're waiting to get past this heartbreak, but I feel like you have to look at it from a different point of view, and that if whatever this Three of Swords represents for you, this hurt and this pain and this sorrow, looking at it from a different point of view and not letting it take control of you and you taking control of the situation. Is it something that you keep focusing on? Are you trying to find answers about this Three of Swords, about why this happened? And maybe those answers aren't going to come. Maybe it was just a lesson for you to learn. Maybe it was just something for you to see, which I know that it can be hard lessons. You know, relationships are hard lessons sometimes. Sometimes they're, you know, I feel like relationships and love, like there's this fine line, I feel, that it's where it can be very positive or very, very negative, very hurtful. I almost feel like with this Hangman here, this King of Wands and this Hangman is really sticking out to me. It's about seeing things from a different perspective and learning. The King of Wands is somebody who's very wise, somebody who's very knowledgeable. He's kind of sitting there with his hand on his chin, and he's like, let me think about this. Let me see this from a different perspective about this Three of Swords. I feel like the Three of Swords here is the issue, is the problem, is what you're focusing on, and it's kind of made you stop. Maybe it's made you stop. Maybe it's made you, you know, stop moving forward because you're being stuck in this energy. This is what I feel is like the current energy, and then I feel like this is the energy that's coming in for you. And I feel that there is some change coming in. Like there's some positive things coming in. You know, the wheel is, you know, I feel like here the wheel is down, and then here, this line, I feel like the wheel is changing. The things are turning. We have the Justice card, which things are balancing out. Things are falling in your favor. We have the Six of Pentacles, which is about sharing and communicating. We have the Ten of Pentacles, which is, you know, all of those rewards and that happiness and that good feeling. And I feel like that is what's coming in for you. Right now, I feel like you're struggling. Right now, I feel like you're trying to figure out, okay, why did this happen? How did this happen? You know, what's going on here? How can I mend my heart? How can I put my heart back together after what has happened? Um, Ace of Pentacles, a new start, a new beginning. Okay, new opportunities coming in for you. I feel like it's a new you. I feel like it leveling up. Okay, that word just came to mind. Leveling up. Look at that. Six of Wands, success and victory. Looking at the positive side, which I know is hard. Oh my gosh, when you're in this Three of Swords energy, it's like, yeah, there is no positive side, Jill. What are you talking about? When you're in the thick of it, you're like, yeah, don't tell me to be positive. Don't tell me to be happy. You know, don't tell me that there is a positive side. And yeah, like we go through that. Yeah, like you're angry and you're frustrated and you're like, how can there ever be a positive side to this? But it's like, if you look at the situation and you see it and you're like, maybe it was a relationship and you're like, were you really happy in that relationship? Were you feeling that connection with that? You know, were you feeling that connection? Yeah, maybe you were. But was that person giving it back to you? Were you really happy? And I have a feeling that if you look inside and you really, you know, I feel like maybe yourself was giving yourself clues and feelings that, you know what, I'm really not that happy. Sorry, that's Gertrude playing with her toy. She's such a goof. I feel like if you really look at the situation and you say, whatever this represents, and you're like, was I really happy? I have a feeling you'll realize, yeah, you really weren't. And maybe you were making excuses for someone's bad behavior. Maybe you're making excuses for this bad situation and saying, no, it'll get better, it'll get better, it'll get better. Sometimes we're so involved in it that we're like, we can't really see what's going on and we are ignoring what we are feeling inside. Okay? Opening the door. Okay, Two of Wands, love it. Open that door to those new opportunities and new things and seeing that, yeah, looking at it from a different perspective. What can I learn from this? I can learn that I was having feelings all along that I really wasn't happy, but I was making excuses for someone's bad behavior. Okay? I can learn that if I see red flags right away, I need to look into that. And do I need to walk away from it? Okay, yeah. I need to make decisions that are best for me, okay? Yeah, it's going back and forth. You know, sometimes it's like, okay, you start to feel a little better and then you get drawn back into that Three of Swords energy and you're like, no. Sometimes I'll be really honest here, which, you know, I'm always honest with you guys, is that for some of us, and, you know, what had happened to me in the past is that I felt safest. Because of, you know, what's happened, you know, I'm not going to go into that detail, but I realized that I was feeling safest in the Three of Swords energy. That was my comfort zone, which is a terrible place to be. Being in you're feeling like your comfort zone is this Three of Swords energy. And I would do things to make myself be in this Three of Swords energy because that's what I was used to. That's where I was feeling comfortable. And when I realized, okay, why am I feeling safe in this Three of Swords energy? Because that's really always what I have. I need to change that up. I need to make some changes. I need to look at this from a different perspective, knowing that being in this Three of Swords energy is not healthy. It's not good. It's not positive. And when I was in, you know, positive energy and things were happening and things were good, I was like, oh, this makes me feel so weird. It's so out of my box. It's like I'm not used to this, feeling happy and feeling positive and good things are coming in and good things are happening. I can't deal with that. I need to go back to my Three of Swords. And then over time realizing, okay, I can embrace the positive. I can embrace the happy. I can embrace the good. That's where I want my comfort zone to be, not in the Three of Swords energy. Okay? That's where I want to be. I want to be in the Ten of Cups energy, not in the Three of Swords energy. I want my comfort zone to be in the Ten of Cups energy, not in the Three of Swords energy. And that's just something to think about. Like I've always said, is that, you know, I feel like my channel here is, as I want to help people. I've been seeing a lot of your messages lately about, you know, people are struggling, and this time of year is difficult. It is hard. Like I said, the days are shorter, it's darker longer, the holidays are over, it's cold here in the United States. Well, not all of it. But for most of it, you know, the area, like things are colder, and it's just those feelings. And I feel like Capricorn is very, not all of them, but I feel like Capricorn is more susceptible to that, to like the seasons, and to, you know, like the darkness and cold, and, you know, it's, I feel like more susceptible to that. And I want to, you know, be honest with you guys and tell you what helped me. I'm not a therapist, I'm not a doctor, I'm not saying what you have to do, I'm not saying what's going on with you, but sometimes it's just something that somebody may say, and being open to listen to what other people have to say, that, oh yeah, maybe I do that too. Maybe I am feeling like my comfort zone is the Three of Swords, and I keep doing things, you know, almost sabotaging myself so that I'm in this Three of Swords energy, because that's where my comfort zone is, because that's what I've always been used to, because I've had all of these struggles and these things going on. But I want to put myself into this Ten of Cups energy, okay? Changing things up. Eight of Coins, Eight of Pentacles. This is one of my favorite cards too. I think the Hangman and the Eight of Pentacles is to change things up. I feel like Eight of Pentacles is change. You know, doing things differently. What are those things that I can realize, that I can learn, that I can see, that I can change things up, that I can look at things from a different perspective? How can I see this? How can I get out of this? Okay, how can I get out of this energy that are to make things more positive for me? Okay, changing things up, that things are more positive for me. Justice card again, you have Justice card twice, finding that balance, okay? Doing things that are positive for you, making those changes that are positive for you, okay? Ten of Pentacles. Walking away. Are there some things that you need to walk away from? Is it just walking away from, you know, self-sabotaging things so that you're in this Three of Swords energy? Walking towards the Sun, except walking away from the Three of Swords, but walking towards the Ten of Cups. Like, I'm kind of feeling emotional here, so I'm trying to hold it together. So, because I feel so strongly about this, you know, and like I said, I've been reading your, I don't always respond, but I do read them, and I see that there are some of you that are struggling, and this may be, you know, something that you're struggling with, because like I said, this is what I struggled with. Do I still struggle with this at times? Yes, but it's definitely got, I would say, like 90% better. But I had to realize what it is that I was doing in order to make those changes. If you're not really open to making changes, or if you're not in this King of Wands, Hanged Man energy to see things from a different perspective, then this won't make sense. But if you are in that, then maybe this will make sense. So it's about, are there some things that you need to walk away from? Are there some things that you need to move on from? And are there people or situations around you that you need to walk away from, that you need to move on from and walk towards that Sun, okay? Knight of Swords, making that change, okay? I feel like he's gripping, what caught my eye is that hand on that sword, and gripping that and saying, yes, I will persevere. I will change things. I want to change things up because I don't want to be in this Three of Swords energy anymore. Taking hold of the situation. I feel like this is what's coming in for you to see that and to realize that and to make changes, and the wheel, turning things around. We have the Chariot, moving forward, okay? Setting out on a new path. Setting out on a new path, leaving this path behind, this energy behind this Three of Swords, okay? Three of Pentacles, getting down and doing the work, doing the tough work, making the hard decisions. This is not something that happens overnight. This is not something that happens within a week or a month. This is something that has taken me years. Will it take you years? I don't know. Maybe yes, maybe no. But this is something that is about changing your way of thinking, of, again, not having your safe place in the Three of Swords energy, but having your safe place in the Ten of Cups energy. But that's something that you have to decide, that you have to recognize, that you have to see, and that you have to make the effort to change. And is it challenging? Absolutely. But I feel so much better. I mean, I feel the best I've ever felt in my life. And and you know me, like, that's the truth. And that's why, again, I've gotten into doing this tarot. Even if I just help one person to get through this, then that makes me ecstatic, and I've done my job. Because I don't want anyone to have to be in that energy where you feel that your safe spot is in the Three of Swords energy. That's a horrible thing. All right. Fortune reading card, Devil, okay, and that is the Capricorn card. Take care immediately to avoid temptation and deceit, okay? To avoid maybe those people that try to bring you back. Some people that you surround yourself like to see you in this Three of Swords energy because they feel that that can control you, okay? Is that yourself? Do you kind of have two sides? One side that wants to push you into that Three of Swords energy, but one side that is trying to come through and say, let's embrace the Ten of Cups energy. And that could be within yourself, you know, kind of those two sides that are fighting back and forth. And then we have Lion. Harness the loyal and protective aura of the lion and charge ahead magnificently. Being strong, being confident. I feel like this card goes with up here, and then this one goes with down here. Being strong, being confident, making those changes. All right? Looking out for you. All right, probably a long reading, but I feel like this is very close to my heart, and I feel that, you know, I wanted to say this. And I hope that maybe it helps at least one person just to see things from a different perspective. Because you know me, my favorite card is the Hangman. And seeing things from a different perspective is really what has helped me to turn things around. And I hope that it can help you too. All right. Thank you so much for watching. As always, stay positive, stay safe, and I will see you next time.